here calling from mental health tribunals. I'm just returning a phone call to this number.
Yes.
Did you call us?
Yes, I did.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I've since
Okay.
changed my name. I just had some questions. I wanted to know what happens if it's shown that the members of a mental health tribunal were negligent?
So if members of the actual tribunal itself are negligent, hard to say. I suppose excuse me, um, that would be a legal matter. I suppose I couldn't really, to be honest. It's not something that I could advise. I don't really know what happens, but I know that if you do wish to make a complaint, I suppose your best bet is to send us something in writing, and we can look into it from there.
I did. I did previously.
Okay.
When I first brought concern regarding breaches of the Mental Health Act, the person I spoke to was quite snide, and they just told me to go to my solicitor, which is obviously quite difficult.
Right.
Um, but you know, there was a case attached to it, and the case has since been dismissed in court, and I was forced to fight it myself. And the case is now that it's been dismissed, there's concern over the Mental Health Act. Now, by my understanding, the Mental Health Tribunal should have reviewed the documents properly. So, if they'd reviewed the documents properly, they would have seen in the medical records some important points, and those important points would have been, say, that I was presented to James's Hospital physically abused, and that across the documents the doctors are very clearly stating that what the Gardaí wanted to do was illegal. So they would have known, if they'd read my documents, that there was a breach of Section 12, but they went ahead with the Mental Health Tribunal, and they clearly didn't read the documents. And I have that Mental Health Tribunal recorded, and so that's one of the reasons I have everything recorded. And so now I have clear evidence, and I also have it vindicated by a court that the two people, or the three people of the Mental Health Tribunal didn't read the documentation. And I also have my previous attempts to get support regarding breaches of the Mental Health Act from the Mental Health Commission, where Gardaí illegally, in indictable breach, inform members of the public, and not just members of the public, members of the media, particularly one member of the media who they're close to, who then subsequently that member of the media, that journalist, reported on my supposed mental health action, attempting to create a false narrative for his Gardaí friends, where he was reporting on Twitter that the wellness check that I was supposedly being submitted to was actually a hostage situation, and that I had a gun and stuff. And when I phoned the Mental Health Commission about this, seeking help and support, because that's a very clear indictable offence under the Mental Health Act, I was given short shrift. But now, 2.5, nearly 3 years later, after 7 months of fighting it in the circuit court, that I have the charges dismissed completely.
Right.
And I have that recording. I want to know where the Mental Health Commission stands on that.
Okay. I don't know. Is my most honest answer. It's not something I was dealing with directly. The best way to get the answer that you want is to send us something in writing, and we can respond then.
Yeah. Well, I would think that the Mental Health Commission is quite a large legal concern right now, and that you should probably be taking notes. Besides ignoring diagnostic protocol, besides ignoring the fact that the Mental Health Act was not observed at any point before whitewashing what happened to me. They didn't read the documentation.
Okay.
Now I can email you the court judgment if you want, so you and the Mental Health Commission can get an idea. I don't really think the ball is in my court with putting anything in writing.
Okay.
I've been through hell, and I asked the Mental Health Commission for support and guidance, and instead they didn't even do the basic job.
Okay.
What's your name?
It's Cathal.
Cathal.
Yeah.
My name's E.F. Fluff. Right? And if you've got a pen, when this went down, what they registered me under, even though my name back then was operationally E.F. Fluff and had been for 7 years, my name then, on paper, for that brief window of time, but for everything else, it's E.F. Fluff. Now, I am requesting, and I'm not putting it in writing, and if I have to put it in writing, I will get extra irritated that someone phone me back with an explanation. And I realise that this ain't on you, but someone better, because it'll help the two of us navigate what's going to happen next. Is that clear?
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool.
I'll pass that on.
You got my number?
Yeah, so I have it here.
Right, and the event happened across the 30th of the 8th, 2018, and I was sectioned on the 31st of the 8th, 2018.
Okay.
In Founds Ward, St. James's Hospital.
St. James's, okay.
Okay? Thank you.